Rabbanit Melamed, MKs, good evening. It is great to be with you at this conference on strengthening the relations between Israel and the U.S. This is really a conference among friends and about friendship. The U.S. is our closest ally in the world, and President Trump is a great friend of the State of Israel. We applaud his strong stance and clear-eyed vision against a nuclear-armed Iran. The President doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk. We appreciate that he included Israel on his first foreign trip and were moved by his visit to the Western Wall, another first for a U.S. president. And because we are among friends, let me say loud and clear that the U.S. and all countries the world over should have their embassy here in our undivided eternal capital, Jerusalem. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a dangerous neighborhood of the world, but our two countries share the same values. These are based on the same Judeo-Christian values. They are values of freedom, liberty, and democracy. They are based on one book, the Bible. Nothing can, nothing will ever break this bond. Unfortunately, we see that in our region, Palestinians' children are frequently incited to hatred, to violence, and to murder. It is well known that Hamas incited to kill, but all too often this incitement is also coming from the Palestinians' authority. The PA names streets, names squares after the worst Palestinian killer of Jewish men, women, and children. They give money to the families of suicide bombers. This is incitement to kill, pure and simple. We will never get to peace without education towards peace. At its root, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is not so much a territorial dispute over land, but about Israel's right to exist as a Jewish state in the Middle East. And this is why the idea to cede more land for the creation of a Palestinian state is so wrong. Dear friends, we are living in a difficult times. The threat of the radical Islamic terrorism should unite, must unite the Western world. The terrorism which we saw on the streets of Israel, which many in the world were silent about, is now targeting the streets of Europe and the United States. There must be no double standards when it comes to terrorism. As I told the UN Security Council, the world all too often loses its voice when it comes to terrorism against Israel. We must say in a loud, clear voice, we condemn and will fight against terrorism anywhere, everywhere. If we speak in one voice, act in one voice, then we will win. Indeed, we are already seeing the change due to the President's clear and unequivocal policy in the Middle East, and we are witness to nothing short of a revolution at the UN, thanks to the great work of Ambassador Haley, who has shaken the chamber to its very core by her strong defense of Israel. With such a determined policy, we are already seeing the difference. On behalf of the government of Israel and the people of Israel, thank you and God bless you all.